Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I'm so excited to be filming this video today. I've been wanting to do this for such a long time and I've just been putting it off, to be honest with you. So today I woke up and I was like, I gotta film my first YouTube video. And I thought, what better video to film than the one that everyone is asking me about. So I'm finally filming my eyebrow tutorial. So if you want to see how I get my eyebrows like this, just keep on watching. Okay guys, so these are my eyebrows. This is what my eyebrow actually looks like. And as you can see, it looks nothing compared to this eyebrow. So it is a lot of makeup that's there. And I get a lot of people who tell me, oh my god, you have incredible eyebrows, and I love to tell them the truth. I usually tell them, it's all makeup, girl. It's all makeup. And anyone could do it too. I mean, I find it to be super easy, but there are a few steps you need to take to get to this side. Okay, the first step I would say that you would need to take to get from this eyebrow to this eyebrow would be, you need to make sure that you have the shape already. So I have a decent shape. I'm just missing hair all around this upper section and a little bit down here. But what I like to do is I pluck my own eyebrows just because I don't really trust anyone with my eyebrows. I mean, maybe if I had like a really good eyebrow lady, I would go to her, but I haven't found that yet. So I just like to do them myself. I got them shaped, I want to say maybe like 3 years ago, and I've just kept up with the shape. I pluck my eyebrows, right underneath it. So I just like to keep up with that. But if you can, go find someone who is reputable in your area, who you can trust to do your eyebrows, because girl, I've gotten my eyebrows done by some people that have ruined them. And it has taken me years to even get to this point. I like to take a little spoolie and I like to brush all the hairs up. And my favorite product to use, my absolute favorite. This is like my holy grail. I'm obsessed with it. And I'm sure there's better products out there, but this one to me is my baby. It's my boo. I love it. I'm never letting it go unless something better comes along. You get the point. So what I like to use is the NYX Micro Brow Pencil, and I use it in the shade Ash Brown. So let's get to filling these puppies in. I'm just gonna bring you a little closer to my face. All right, so now that you guys are all nice and zoomed in, you can see every single pore, line, everything that I have on my face. I'm gonna start filling them in. So what I like to do is, like I said before, brush them up. That way you have a clear view of what your line is gonna be. I like to just start from like right about here and start going along that line. And then I take the spoolie and I start brushing it out just to make it look natural. And while you're doing those lines, just make sure that you're making them very like hair-like strokes, because you don't want them to come out all blocky, because that is not cute. It is not cute to have block eyebrows. You want them to look as natural as possible. I'm not into that look where it's just like faded and then boom, black. I'm not into that. So I like them to look as natural as possible. Obviously I need to fill in a little more up here, but I try to keep it as natch as possible, okay? All right, so I'm just going along that line, doing little hair-like strokes and brushing up to make sure that I'm going along that line correctly. Now that I have that bottom line nice and straight and also natural looking, you can see that I tried to make like little hair-like strokes over here. I'm just gonna make a little bit more, make them a little bit longer. I'm gonna start with up here. And this is obviously my problem area because I'm missing a lot of hair up there, but I try to keep it as natural as possible. With this area up here, I do tend to do more of a straighter line that is not so hair-like. But but I like to fill it in with hair-like strokes so it looks natural. So I'm just gonna start off by pushing the eyebrow hairs down a little bit. I don't like pushing them down too much, but just a little bit so I could tell where that line is. And I just start right about here, about the same place where I started down here, right about here. And then I start following that line that I have of hair up here. So if you want your eyebrows to be a little bit fuller, then I would say overline them a little bit. It's kind of like your lips, right? Like you can make your eyebrows as bushy as you want, really. I like my eyebrows to look kind of bushy, so I do a little tiny bit of overlining, but not too much because I already kind of have like a bushier eyebrow shape. I don't really have much hair, but I have a bushy shape. If you catch my drift. As you could see, I did the top line. It doesn't look super blocky or anything like that. I tried to keep it as natural as possible, but since I don't have that much hair up there, I do have to like kind of apply a little bit more pressure. Now I'm gonna start filling in the inside. And on the inside, what I like to do is I like to do little hair-like strokes going downwards because my eyebrows go downwards. If your eyebrows tend to go upwards, then I would say do more upward hair-like strokes. But mine go downwards, so I'm just gonna start doing some light strokes. And when you're doing these strokes, make sure you're not applying too much pressure. You don't wanna be, you know, like pressing down too hard. You just want to lightly do it. I like to hold my brush like around there. And then start with those hair-like strokes. Okay, so there, I filled in my eyebrow with the light hair-like strokes, like I said. And now we just want to focus on the front. And I always leave the front for last, just so I could see how dark I've gone on my actual eyebrow, because a natural eyebrow doesn't go just straight darkness to darkness. It tends to fade. And I like having these sparse little pieces looking. It makes it look more natural. So I like to just do little light hair-like strokes here, just to fill in these little bottom pieces. Okay, and so once I'm finished with that, I just like to brush them up one more time, make sure everything looks good. I'll put it here to compare to the other one. There you go. So that's how I like to fill in my eyebrows. I think that they look really good, so that will move us on to our last step. Okay, so our last step to this eyebrow process is just setting them, and I have here a little sample of the Benefit Ready Set Go, and I really like this one. I don't like having eyebrows that are crispy feeling after, and this one kind of gives them like a soft set, so I really like how this one turns out. Once this little mini bottle is done, I'm probably gonna go buy another one. And another one that I really do love is the Anastasia Clear Brow Gel. I love that one. That one tends to leave my eyebrows a little more set, so a little tiny bit harder, but I don't mind with that one. It's not that hard and it keeps them in place for hours. So I really do like that one too. So we're just gonna take the spoolie of it and just run them up our eyebrows. So you just wanna push the eyebrows up to give them that nice fluffy look. So that's it, guys. That's my eyebrow routine. That's how I do my eyebrows. And I've had so many people ask me to film a tutorial, and I'm finally here filming it. So I'm so happy. If you're here watching, I really, really appreciate it. And if you could go down, I think it's below, hit subscribe, hit the like button so I know you guys like it. And I'll see you in my next video. I'm gonna try my hardest to film 2 videos a week. I'm not sure of the schedule yet, but I will let you know as soon as I know.